Stop overthinking in Valorant. All ranks can relate to this. You're in a clutch situation and you need to retake the bomb site to defuse a spike on time. As you're making your way onto the site, you're trying to think where the last enemy could be. You check gen, but then get swung by dice and die. What went wrong? Well, maybe instead of thinking where the enemy could be as you're pushing onto the site, you need to already know what angles need to be checked before you even move onto the site. Do not think while doing, think before doing. This way, you won't get caught off guard like we just did in our previous example. Here is another example. Your team is pushing onto the A site, but you see that there are 3 players from the enemy team on A. Because of this, your team says, let's rotate. So you guys make your way over to B, but the enemy killjoy is set up and somehow the enemy's rotated here as well. So our team calls for another rotation. This time, as we're rotating back to A site, 2 of our teammates get eliminated. What gives? Well, this team is overcomplicating the game. They did not have a plan going into the start of the round. Rather, they were just reacting to what was happening. So when things would happen, they just came up with a reckless plan on the spot. Plan during the prep phase. But keep it simple so you don't confuse yourself or your team. Here's what they should have said during the preparation phase. Let's split A, and if there are more than 2 players here, we will break off and go to B for market. Boom, fast and straight to the point. When you're making any type of decision in Valorant, do not overthink. Keep it short and simple. In any given situation you're in, whether it's a clutch, the beginning, middle, or end of a round, you need a plan. So here's how you formulate a proper and simple plan. First, let's have an objective behind our plan. In this example that we will be looking at, the objective is to get the bomb down and attempt to hold an angle to where I can get swung from only one direction. Let's take a look at the clip. But before we get into the clip, make sure to join our Discord server for some free VOD reviews and Valorant improvement resources. Link is down below in the description. Go short, go short.
Where does my spike?
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining.
Oh, hold on.
Do you notice how we planted the spike? To the defenders retaking A, the spike is planted for the attackers to be positioned on either short or long. Because the raise does not make noise until the enemies have shown their exact positions, the defenders needed to spend some time clearing sight to make sure they were safe to tap the bomb. Now that Raze has been able to kill some time, it's up to her to not overthink the round. Every fight will be taken in front of us, and we have time on our side. Cypher cams us long. We shoot the cam and start to dapper peek for some information, but we know that the enemies are not on bomb since we haven't heard the tap. There is no need to swing yet. We're staying calm. Once Reyna kills our Omen, who is short, the Raze decides to peek since the fight she'll be taking will be a 1 versus 1 onto the Cypher since we know the enemy Reyna was short. We wide swing the Cypher to catch him off guard, then we just need to hold the angle onto the Reyna. Now, Raze could have tucked back into the corner, we swinging with her ult, which would have been the smarter thing to do, but notice how she made up her mind and commits to it. She doesn't overthink, and she sticks to what she wants to do. When we hesitate, we die. When you find yourselves in these types of situations, these are some good thoughts to keep in mind. An opponent is holding me, okay? I would wide swing, like we saw Raze do on the Cypher. An opponent tapped the spike, okay? I will jiggle to see if they're sticking. I just peeked, so the enemy knows my angle, okay? I will micro reposition. Now, here are some thoughts that might get you eliminated because you're thinking about how to do something, which is overthinking. Okay, if I wide swing now, my crosshair needs to be deeper in the wall. If I jiggle, I need to make sure my dead zoning is perfect. No, these are bad thoughts. Let's get deeper into this line of thinking, which will impact our mechanical skills. It's bad to overthink our aim and movement. I'm in the middle of a gunfight. You don't want to think, am I hitting the timings on my dead zones correctly? Or is my crosshair on the enemy's head yet? These thoughts cause hesitation and will get us killed. Something to keep in mind is think about what you want to do and not how you want to do it. G2 Nico, who is one of the most well-known aimers in the professional Counter-Strike community, stated this simple quote: "The best aimers don't think about their aim." This is because you train your aim, so you need to trust in your training. So just believe in yourself, guys. This can mostly be seen in clutch situations. They are very intense and can most times dictate the outcome of an entire match. In clutch situations as well, you should not overthink. Just make a simple decision and stick to it. But of course, we got you covered to help you win more clutch situations. Be sure to check out our video, How to Clutch Like a Radiant, by clicking here on the right side. We will see you there, but remember, plan, keep it simple, and keep it moving.